a transaction ID, which is unique. So if you store this transaction ID, it's not necessary to store it, but if you store it, at some point later, you can check what was the status of this particular transaction. And the last operation is get transaction list, which is a very, very powerful one. So let's say that my application, Mighty Heroes, I've developed it a year ago, and it was very successful. And I have some items to this application. And right now, I'm releasing a new version, which is called Mighty Heroes 2. And in my new version, I want to see actually the transactions that the users are making from the new version. So for example, I have a smartphone. It's Android-based, and we all know how the communications are evolving, how the smartphones are evolving. Literally every month, a new device is coming, and the end users are changing their smartphones every year. So if you create an application and you have some dedicated users which are buying items, and when these users are actually buying a new handset, and when they are installing your application on the new handset one more time, then you should be able to activate the previously purchased items. So with this transaction, you can list all the items for your application, that are previously made by this particular user, which is pretty cool because I can install my application, Mighty Heroes, on 2 different handsets. And because I'm one user, I'm one MobilTel user, I'll gain access to all my items on the 2 handsets. So let's go back to the earlier example of my successful game. It's a second version of Mighty Heroes, and I'm releasing it right now. So if I want to implement this feature, I probably won't need any transactions which are made earlier before, because they'll be reflecting the Mighty Heroes first version. So here as a parameter, I will specify this date exactly, and I will know that the new transactions from this date are actually referring to my new product.